Tom Lyons here, and I was on the Active Rain forum the other day, and I made a post about SEO for Firefox and its ability to allow you to track down good, relevant links for your real estate site. And I got thinking that, you know what, it's the text document is pretty handy, but maybe it's easier just to do a web-based training for you here, or a quick video. So here I am on Firefox's site, and the first step here is to download Firefox. I'm not going to download it because I've already got a version of Firefox. It's called Flock installed, but it's the same sort of thing. But go ahead, download Firefox, get it installed, and then we'll move to the next step, which is, I'm going to do a search for it here, SEO for Firefox. And there you can see it's the first listing in Google, and it's put out by SEO Tools, which is great. All you need to do is go to the download instructions here. You should have already downloaded Firefox. Click here to download the Firefox extension, and you should have the install now, and hit the install now button. It will install. You will then need, and this is important, you will then need to shut down your browser and restart it. Okay, that's a really important part of this one. A lot of people forget to do that. But shut down your browser, make sure you restart it, and then load up Firefox and go to Google. And we'll show you what this tool can do. Okay, so say you live in a town like I do, and you're looking up, and you want to get more relevant links for the term Belleville real estate. So you want to know which agents are ranking top in the most areas. So right off the bat, I see that Loyalist Realty ranks well, Ken Williams ranks well, there's a directory here, by Canada ranks well, Real Estate Yahoo in Illinois ranks well, Wayne McMullen ranks well, and we can keep going down the list. There's TerraLions.com. And let's go up to here. So you can see there's different stuff. Now this is what SEO for Firefox adds, all these little doodads at the bottom here that you can see, and this is really important to determine why sites are ranking better than other sites. You can look here and see why people say PR isn't all that important, and why it's not the deciding factor of how well you rank on sites. So let's I've clicked on it. Each time you click on a question mark, it pulls up or queries that number for you. So you can see here that the top ranking site has a PR of 2, the second ranking site has a PR of 3, the third ranking site a PR of 1, and the fourth ranking site a PR of 5, and then we're back down to PR 2. So you can see how the page rank, there's this standing myth that the higher the page rank, the more worth it's going to get you. And the higher your page rank is, the higher you're going to perform in the search engines. That's not necessarily true. Google's really going to look at the relevance of your site compared to the search term, and then the number of inbound links to try and determine your authority, and combine those two elements to determine where you come in the search engine rankings across the board. So it's not page rank, though page rank, some of the elements within it are also factors within your ranking. Page rank itself isn't a deciding factor. It also shows you the Google cache date, and that's the last time Google visited the site. So you can see some of these sites haven't been visited since, well, the 6th, the 11th. That one's pretty recent, June 6th. So that's the most recent cache date Google has for that site, and the last time it really came, looked at the site, and took a measure of everything that's on it to see how relevant it is. Age of the site is important. You can see this one was put together in 04-2001, and as we go down, we'll start to see a little bit of a trend here. This one's an older site, but both sites are relatively old, and they rank relatively well. Well, we know how Yahoo's going to be. It's going to be really old. All right, Wayne's 2007. Susan Pfeiffer, she's actually not even in the same country, but that's fine. 2001. Alright, so now we can start to see that, okay, well, page rank's lower, cache date's relatively recent, within a week, but this one's a relatively old site. Compared to this one, higher page rank, was cached earlier, again, a relatively old site. Alright, we can look to see if anybody has any delicious links. No. Well, let's see how many links, inbound links, they have to their site. 346. 169. So you can see a trend here. This one has more, even though they're both relatively old sites and they have similar PRs and they have similar date ages, right? The site that's ranking better has more inbound links than the other site, and is therefore ranking better, or one of the elements of why it's ranking better. And you can go through all these sort of things. Is it a blog? Are they located in Technorati? Maybe, maybe not. You can see if they have a DMOZ listing, which is important. These guys have 2 DMOZ listings. This guy has 1 DMOZ listing. That plays a factor too with determining its authority. Are they in the Yahoo directory? Yes and yes. Are they in the best of the web directory? No and no. So you can start to get a feel for why different sites are ranking where they are based on some different elements and especially based on its links. The reason why I brought you here is so that you can get a better feel of how to get inbound links to your site. And one of the best ways to do that, I find, is to go and see who is linking to some of my competitors, and see if I can get some of those some of those links for my site just as much. And this tool does an excellent job of that, because we can see here that Loyalist Realty has 346 links, and we can go to Yahoo by clicking on we'll go back here and I'll show you that again. So I clicked on the Y exclamation mark links, that part there. I click on that. That pulls up this site here, and now you can see I have all the links, all the people that are linking to that particular site. And you can see, like we'll see really quickly, how many directories he's done. 1 directory, which is Yahoo. Oakville Real Estate looks like another realtor. There's another directory, another directory, another directory. Well, that's the Yahoo directory again. Realty Times, another directory, the iRead directory. Properties for sale. I think they own that site, and they own Loyalist Realty, Loyalist Country. Loyalist Realty, they own that one. Mold Effect, this is probably a home inspector that they work with, and they're asking it. They're using Syndicate to get some links put back. Another directory, looks like another directory, a blog, so maybe a blog that they've commented on. The Indian directory, Yahoo directory for Australia and New Zealand. By the way, these ones are free to submit to sometimes. The UK and Australian directory. Landlord info exchange links, so they're exchanging links with a landlord source page. They've got their active rain profile. That's linking back, so you can start to see the trend. All these places, a lot of these you could get the same links from. Now, if you're competing in the same area and you knew you could get relevant links that are going to help you with the search engines, what a great way to do it. Just take a look at SEO for Firefox and pull up the information, and then start contacting those sites to see if you can get a link back to yours as well. Whether it's reciprocal or whether it's one way, doesn't matter. Just make sure you get the links back, and you'll find yourself climbing in the search engines over time.